All right, we're here with Billy Venturini, the owner of Venturini Motorsports, or one of them. Billy, how's it going? We're here in Toledo again.
A little cold, but I got used to that in Toledo. We used to race here earlier in the year, and then we used to race here in October like we are this time. And it gets a little chilly here around the lake, and so I'm used to 35, 40 degree weather over at this place.
How do you think the year is going for your team so far?
I mean, it's been a great year. We've performed really well. Wish we would have won more races, but I mean, I think you look at it, we've got 9 second-place finishes. So 4 wins, 9 second-place finishes. A second-place finish when we went to Dover for the East race too. So I mean, like, you look at it, we've run 20 races and we finished 14 of them. We finished first or second. I mean, I think that's a pretty solid stat.
Yeah, and you've had lots of drivers in the car this year, of course. You know, Corey Heim, Jesse Love. Tony, of course. You'll have 4 of them this weekend. Landon Pendleton will be in the 15,
right.
and getting Morgan Baird in the 55. How'd that opportunity come together?
That's really more or less just just gonna start the park. We need to do that for points reasons, and so it's not actually gonna be. Unfortunately for Morgan, it's not a racing opportunity, but he's helping us out, and we really appreciate it, and hopefully one day can reward that the favor for us.
Yeah, for sure. Kind of just going into so far this season, you've had lots of drivers in your cars. What has really impressed you about just everyone that's kind of really been coming into the program?
I mean, we've had a couple of the established superstars. You know, we had Chandler Smith show up. He's amazing. I had John Hunter at Mid-Ohio, and he was really good. Corey Heim's he's a pro. I mean, Corey Heim's a professional. But then we got some of the young kids that I think are going to be. I think they're going to be the ones to contend with next year. I think Jesse is going to be an amazing talent. I think he's going to be tough to beat next year. I hope he's really tough to beat tomorrow. But and I also think Landon Pendleton and Connor Jones, really high ceilings on those guys. Tony's come along really well throughout the year, especially in the last 5-6 races. I see her improving constantly. So feel good about a lot of that stuff.
In terms for next year, I know that this is the time everyone's asking what everyone's plans are. Do you have any of those plans solidified, or?
We have some plans solidified. I'm not going to announce them quite yet, but we're going to look very similar to how we looked this year. Plan on basically 3.5 teams, so we'll run 3 teams at all the races hopefully next year, and then a 4th car at probably somewhere around 8 to maybe as high as 12 or 14 races. So we'll be 3.5 cars is how I word it.
Okay. And then just coming here to Toledo, it being the championship race again, what does that mean for this series?
I think this is where it should be. I mean, I love it in Kansas, and if that would have been an opportunity, I think that on that kind of platform, we need to take that because it's a big speedway, and just the backdrop of it's really, really what you need. But Toledo is the home of ARCA. This is ARCA, and this is where it should happen. This is where everything should take place.
Billy Venturini, good luck tomorrow, and congrats on all the successes this season.
Thank you, Matt.